Castro whistled for the foul at mukhang may mawawarningan pa mula sa bench na itong tropa. Something to that last call whistled on Castro. Being warned here. Sama ni Castro sa seg, sina Funasher, Jordan, De Ocampo, and Carey. Binabantayan sina Washington, Peña, Fajardo, Lutz, and Cabagnot. 3 to shoot for Petron. Cabagnot to Lutz. Quick release. Chris couldn't hit. It's a rebound play coming from behind. Foul is whistled on Lutz.
This is another guy that we really expect to score and put up some contributions on offense. Chris Lutz, we've seen what he can do in the past, and he's actually needed by Petron to produce the numbers as well.
Problema ng game 1, 1 of 5 shooting lang yan for only 2 points. Para malaman natin anong napapag-usapan doon sa Petron, balikan natin si Jessica.
Mag-good decision making, and tulad nga na sinabi ni Eric kanina, turnovers ang naging concern ni Coach Olsen Rosella of their loss in game 1. Kaya nakikita natin mas intense ang kanilang depensa. Binanggit niya kasi na ang Talk 'N Text gumawa ng paraan para manalo, mobilizing their second unit, at kailangan din ng Blaze Boosters ang ganong klaseng contribution from all their players. Dagdag din ni Coach, hindi pwedeng bigyan ng kahit 2 minutong window ang Talk 'N Text to bounce back because they will take advantage of that opportunity. At ngayon, nasa Petron na ang kanilang fate tonight, guys.
Eric, binanggit na natin kanina na back in game 1, 21-19 lang yung score after 1 quarter. Petron gave up 21 points dito sa Talk 'N Text. Pero bakit parang mas intense ngayon yung depensa ng Petron kahit 28 points na pinamigay nila?
Well, you know, they actually forced some offensive fouls and some turnovers, also some steals. So kahit pa paano, you could see the aggressiveness on the side of Petron, and not only that, maganda rin kanila, they actually started like a house on fire. Actually, both teams started like a house on fire offensively, and makakatulong talaga if you really punch in and put in the defense.
So pang factor maybe, Petron was in the penalty at the 6-minute mark. Talk 'N Text was in the penalty at the 5-minute mark ng first quarter. Marami-raming free throw ang naipamigay doon. Speaking of free throws, Jerome Jordan back at that line. Had a brief rest to end quarter number 1. As we go back to Jessica.
Aminado si Jerome Jordan that yesterday was a weird game for him. He knew na kulang siya sa aggressiveness in game 1 and is looking to do better tonight. Dagdag din ni Coach Norman Black, this is not the time for negativity. Hindi naman raw dahil 7-footer ang isang player, wala na siyang kailangan pang matutunan sa basketball. Nag-usap raw sila ni Jerome, and he showed him the tapes at inaasahan na lang that he will be able to do better tonight, guys.
Yun yung adjustments sa paano pinipito. Ilaro dito. He's only in his 4th game in the PBA.
And that's the best way to really help Jerome Jordan to really show him the tapes, because tapes don't lie.
Parang ikaw.
Outside jumper, uy, si Ronnie Del.
Yun, outside jumper. Uy, si Ronnie Del nakasungkit pa ng rebound doon. Tatlo yung nakapaligid sa kanyang taga-Petron. Nakuha pa ni RDO yun. And he looks to make him pay. Di umubra yung 3-point attempt na yun. Petron has yet to score here in the second quarter. Mahigit 2 minuto na lumilipas. Cabagnot looking to change that. Underneath, Washington somehow ended up with a leather.
Well, Jerome Jordan was not able to clear that rebound. Kasi naman nagdala-dalawang boosters yung challenge sa kanya to get the offensive board.
On the run, on the roll.
They go to RDO. On the run, on the roll. Finishing with a left hand is De Ocampo.
You know, what else what he can do? Lahat na ginagawa ni Ranidel, he can actually drive left, right, jump shot from the outside. Actually, a complete player.
De Ocampo, 7 puntos lang ang pag niya dito. Fajardo against 2. Passes off. Arwin, nakita si Washington. Iniwan pa ulit kay Fajardo. The one-hander is good because sama pang foul.
You know, basketball becomes easy when you move the ball around and you hit the open guy, and that's what we see with
Jerome Jordan picks up his 3rd personal foul, so just like in game number 1, nahihirapan si Jordan dito kay Fajardo.
Well, you know, in the 3rd quarter of that game, nung nagkaubos-ubos yung kanyang fouls, ngayon, second period pa lang, he's already in trouble.
Fajardo completes that 3-point play, good enough for another 6-point lead para sa Petron.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of adjustments for the bigs, and na si Alitik papasok na. Of course, pwedeng isabay niya kay Jerome Jordan si Pink, or pwedeng mag-Alitik, mawaba lang muna yung kanilang.
Jordan misses point blank. Lassiter pushes it up. Super Marshall leaving it off para kay Spider-Man. Peking ang naitawag doon. Ali Peak now will come in to replace the foul beleaguered Jerome Jordan.
Ang hirap nun Magundi siya makakabuelo because kanina nilabas siya ni coach. Pagkabalik sa kanya, foul trouble naman. So upo naman ulit si Jerome Jordan.
Nakamapulo na lang dito si Jerome. Fajardo already with 9 points. Ali to deal with. Junmar Fajardo ginawang asintahan si Peak.
Oh, it's like seeing Danny I all over again. He's got moves to seal under the basket. He's got a nice face-up jumper as well.
Umangat na sa 8 ang abante ng Petron. 8.5 remaining sa ating second quarter. Alapak for 3. His first attempt of the game is a miss. Denok with a rebound. Or Fajardo to Denok. Nakita si Washington. Bukas nga lang ang kamay doon ni Jay Wash.
Good intention right there by the alley-oop play. Hindi lang na-complete ni Jay Washington.
39-31.
Coach Norman Black wanting to talk things over. 39-31. Etong TNT down by 8 points. Timeout muna.
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Pizza's here! Sir, careful, it's hot.
What's that?
The hot dot sticker from Pizza Hut. Proof of hot and on-time delivery. Now, you'll never have to settle for cold pizza. Only from Pizza Hut Delivery.
The Axe Apollo Space Academy. Join now at axeapollo.com for your chance to go to space.
Black sensing danger here in the second quarter as his import now has
Coach Norman Black sensing danger here in the second quarter as his import now has 3 personal fouls. Karamihan nga ng kanyang foul dahil dito sa malaking mamang ito, Junmar Fajardo istaring sa ating Mang Tomas Macho Ganado move. Isang boteng Mang Tomas patok sa mga macho ng buhay nyo. Mang Tomas Macho Ganado. So talk and text, by all indications, will be playing all Filipino for the rest of this first half. De Ocampo, Reyes, Dillinger, Peak, and Alapag, ang 5 nila. De Ocampo picks up the personal foul on Jay Washington.
We expect itong si Ranidel De Ocampo. Now he's posting up Jay Washington, trying to draw more fouls.
De Ocampo, nabanggit na natin, meron ng 7 puntos, scored 18 of his 22 in the first half of Game 1. Now got 8.
Petron also has to watch out on Jimmy Alapag. In the first game, he didn't really score much. He really concentrated more on playmaking abilities, but right now, and you could always expect, the mighty Master to put the numbers anytime.
Jimmy Alapag picks his spots. This might just be the spot to pick.
That's why, and that's the beauty of a talk and text lineup. Both teams actually, marami talaga silang pwedeng punutin anytime, lalo na when they're in trouble if you have an important foul trouble.
Lassiter to Santos, the short one, it's a bit long. De Ocampo to Alapag, nakita si Dillinger on the run, pull-up jumper, goes fast for the 2 points.
This guy is actually contributing a lot, especially in the first quarter of play. Already has 8 points in the ballgame.
Lassiter looking for Junmar. Ali to contend with. Tutulong pa si Reyes. Fajardo is in trouble. He kicks it out. They swing it around. Baseline jumper. Santos bitin naman ngayon. Rebound battle. Tumama sa tuhod ni Junmar. Balik kay Jay Wash yung bola. Lassiter lights it up. Tumingin pa doon sa paghabol ng depensa ni Ryan Reyes.
Games 1 and 2, nakikita natin ngayon, napaka-consistent talaga ni Marshall Lassiter for Petron.
Dillinger, acrobatic layup over the bagot. Nakita may ginawa ni Jimmy Alapag. Nakita niya si Lassiter, tinitignan pa si Reyes. Tinakbo kagad niya yung bola. Looking to pound on.
Gusto niya makabawi kagad because right there, if they have that window of opportunity, just take advantage of it right away.
Habang
that split second could actually give Talk&Text the advantage. So Marshall should also be watchful of that.
3-point shooting on your screens. Fajardo, turnaround huli. Bothered by Ali Peak. Sims back on the floor. Here's Stupid for 3. Airball ang
Kalaban,
naging
iniwan kay B.
Alapag forward pass to Dillinger. Tatlo kalaban, iniwan kay B.
Great pass right now. Actually, there's lamang na lamang sa tao, it's a size ng Petron. Pero if you have great ball movement and great passing with what we see with Talking Tech, so many good things can happen for them, just like this for Ali Big.
The big man
Ali Big already now with 6 points lahat yun sa fast break, ano? The big man running the floor.
Yeah, he actually has to be at an advantage when you make him run because he's being guarded by two giants for Petron.
Mabasa apat ang abante ng Blaze Boosters. Tenok ang didiskarte dito sa kabilang dulo. Lassiter bumabaybay sa baseline.
with the leather.
Ito sila kay Sims. 10 to shoot. Miranda with the leather. Out to Lassiter. Bumped by Dillinger. That's going to be his second foul. Foul. Whistled on Lassiter. Nanulak para makawala dito kay Reyes.
You know, Ryan Reyes is actually a tough player. Magaling siya both offense and defense. Now he's assigned to a great scorer in Marshall Lassiter. So napipikon pa si Marshall sa kanya.
Si Junmar pa pala napituan ng foul doon.
That's Junmar.
Dillinger on the move, bounces it over.
Second personal para kay Paham. Dillinger on the move, bounces it over. Lassiter playing the lanes. What will he do? Lassiter trying to take it all the way to the hole.
He's so intense. Kita mo.
At kanina pa sila nagkakainitan dito ni Dillinger.
Even with Ryan Reyes kanina, you'd see that there's a lot of contact with them. He's just too fired up for this ballgame.
Lassiter checking his neck. Yun nga. Si Lassiter nga.
Marshall Lassiter.
Yung kaninang foul, yung offensive foul, si Lassiter nga nagulat tayo pareho eh. Siya yung tumulak kay Reyes eh.
It's good to be intense with what we see with Marshall, and he's playing very well. So of course you cannot take that away from him. Pero yun nga, when you start committing fouls and you commit turnovers, then he has to keep his emotions in check as well. But so far, he's doing great for Petron.
Lassiter now with a total of 15 points. Just under 6 minutes remaining sa ating first half.
Strong, tubig para sa rebound.
Reyes for 3. Too strong, Tubit para sa rebound.
Beating Santos, baseline jumper doesn't work.
Miranda on the move. Beating Santos, baseline jumper doesn't work. Sims keeps it alive. Lassiter pulls up. He's got 17 points.
He's burning.
Same total from game number 1. Aba, wala pang one half of basketball ko.
RDO back to Alapag. Step back
Alapag to the corner. They swing it around. RDO back to Alapag. Step back three. Doesn't work. Petron will have possession. Petron looking to create that separation habang foul trouble yung Jerome Jordan, Eric.
Well, kailangan they have to take advantage of this. You have Sims who's being guarded by a local, so we expect him to really go to work now.
Babaga ang mga kamay dito ni Super
Miranda, hinahanap si Lassiter.
Check time, di Mubra.
Babaga ang mga kamay dito ni Super Marcio. He check time, di Mubra.
Pop three.
Castro races down the floor. Stop and pop three. Jason Castro delivers.
Next would really look for other means to be able to keep up with Petron, and Jason Castro is one of them.
If Talking Tech survives the second quarter without their import, ibang klase papakita nito pagdating na second half.
Yeah, I'm sure. And, you know, they just have to keep it close, and they still have their import for the second half.
Sims misses once again from the perimeter. Castro, almost the same spot. Same result para dito kay Jason.
Castro taking charge now for Talking Tech.
And ganun-ganun lang, bumaba na sa dalawa ang abante ng Petron. 46-44, just over 4 minutes remaining in the first half.
When you're confronted with a challenge, be ready with your game face. Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Z-Oil. That helps control oil for up to 8 hours. So you can put your game face on. Master Facial Wash. Watch your favorite All-Stars face off in the Master Game Face Challenge. Go to our Facebook page for free tickets.
With Panasonic Echo Navi, modern living can be cool, smart, and fresh. Smart ideas for a better life.
Panasonic.
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Hindi makabawi doon sa mga tres na pinitawan. Jason Castro.
Lassiter, hindi makabawi doon sa mga tres na pinitawan. Si Jason Castro, pero Petron keeps that leather alive on that side. Arwin Santos gets them 2 points. Pressure in the backcourt being applied by the Blaze Boosters. Alapag being delayed here by Lassiter. Alapag looking to use his speed all the way to the hole. Overshoots the mark though. Santos to Miranda on the run. Hinanap na naman si Arwin. Another pull-up jumper. Arwin, kanya rin yung rebound. Looking for his partner. Then of Miranda, Aluseni finding Fonasher, and that's going to be the easiest 2 points of the first half so far.
That's great recovery there by Talking Tex. Maganda yung pagkakakita kay Larry Fonasher streaking for a layup.
Nasa dalawang abante ng Petron. Talking Tex playing minus their import. Kasalampak na sa kanyang upuan sa bench because of 3 personal fouls. Arwin with a 14-footer. The looper doesn't work. Ali for the board.
Castro goes to Aluseni, bothered by the defense.
Castro goes to Aluseni, bothered by the defense of Santos. Tubid over to Miranda. Denok barreling into the defense of Alapag. That's an offensive foul.
Power guard. Nakakawagan ng offensive foul. Positioning by Jimmy Alapag.
And now both Santos and Miranda will troop to the bench. Balik sa saig sina Fajardo and Cabagnot. Yan ang 3 minuto bago tayo bumalik sa Active Center. The Bagets Edition, sabi ni Erica Padilla. Aaron Ataide and Nico Ramos, the Active Center Bagets Edition for today's Super Bowl Sunday. Ay, hindi ako lang, hindi ka.
Pwede rin ako dun eh.
Pwede ba?
Oo. May makeup naman eh.
2.5 minuto natitira sa ating second quarter. Talking Tex looking for the deadlock. Castro loses his footing. Larry for the lead. Binigay pa kay Jimmy.
Last second decision by Larry Fonasher. I thought matatawagan si Jason Castro ng 3 seconds sa ilalim, pero buti na lang na hit pa kagad si Alapag for a corner jumper.
Long to lang daw para dito kay Jimmy. First basket of the game para sa Mighty Mouse. 2-minute warning ng ating first half. Lassiter down low to Fajardo. Fajardo, jump hook, clobbered by Ali Peak. He troops to the line for 2 shots.
Sa tulakan, mapapalago talaga siya kay Ali Peak. But his advantage is still his height. That's why we've seen Junmar Fajardo take some face-up jumpers a while ago.
Junmar already with 11 points across his number. 3 of 5 so far from that 15-foot line. Bitin dun sa una.
%50% so far ang kanyang free throw.
As John Ferriols has made his way onto the floor, pinagpahinga na muna si Ali Peak. Coach Norman really exhausting his bench. Junmar makes the second. 49-48. It is Petron by 1.
Making the contact from Fajardo.
Castro on the move. Taking the contact from Fajardo. At ngayon pa lang yung pangalawang personal foul ni Junmar dahil inilipat ka kanina yung foul kay Lassiter.
Itong mga guards ng Petron really have to draw some fouls from the big men para mawala muna yung mga big men na problema nila.
As we send it over to Jessica.
Ang sikreto daw sa bilis ni Jason Castro ay nasa kanyang bigat. He says natural daw sa kanyang quick first step, but to maintain it, he has to have a steady weight of 184 pounds. Hindi lalampas doon at hindi bababa sa 180. Ibig sabihin, puro fruits and vegetables and lean meat ang kanyang diet, and we see naman he continues to live up to his nickname because of that, guys.
Yun ang kailangan. Ikaw ba, ano ang iyong steady diet? Mr. Ray?
Crispy pata.
Hindi, alam. Doon sa fast food sa monumento ko madalas ko. Hindi ba? As Marshall Lassiter picking up where he left off from earlier, 19 puntos na to, Mr. Eric Reyes.
So I thought next would really have to put the cups on this guy, or else he's going to end up with 30 points.
Look at Castro living up to that billing as the blur, as Jessica mentioned.
That's what a lot of fruits and vegetables can do for you.
Pagka kaya nagprutas at gulay ako, bumilis din.
Bibilis ka. Pag-Lamborghini pieces.
Sims with a pull-up, rattles this one home.
Alapag to Aluseni. Back over to Alapag. Kabagnot.
Alapag to Aluseni. Back over to Alapag. Kabagnot slaps it out of bounds.
30-second timeout will be utilized here by Coach Norman Black.
30-second timeout will be utilized here by Coach Norman Black. Ito, diktika na naman ang ating labanan. Ganito rin yung unang tatlong quarter ng game number 1. We've already had 7 deadlocks dito, Eric, and 5 lead changes. Every point counts, every second. Ayaw sayangin na magkabilang, Coach.
Actually, ang Token Tex is actually doing a great job hanging tough despite, you know, their imports sitting on the bench. But of course, we see a different Petron team right now, more intense, more aggressive so far. We haven't really seen Alex Cabagnot put up some numbers or points, but so far hindi kailangan because lahat naman nagko-contribute din.
Castro will have to contend with Ronald Dubit. Nice pick up from Ferriols. Castro jumps a pass out. Alapag finding Ferriols. Goes glass na balakas. Slight differential between the quarter clock and the shot clock.
Cabagnot wasting away the time. Looking for Fajardo, well covered by Ferriols.
Cabagnot wasting away the time. Looking for Fajardo, well covered by Ferriols. Dinaan nila kay Sims muna yung bola. John Ferriols ends up giving up the foul. Takes care of the first free throw. Lutz comes in para dito kay Lassiter. Junmar takes care of the first free throw. Lutz comes in para dito kay Lassiter.
Final 11 seconds.
At si Tubid ang pinalitan dito ni Denok Miranda. Coach Olsen ina-assemble yung kanyang defensive unit for the final 11 seconds of this first half. Fajardo mintis yung pangalawa, tapi ka ng bola na, balik pa sa Petron. 6 seconds to work with. Cabagnot on the move, puts it off the glass for 2.
Great drive there by Alex Cabagnot.
Castro once again, stop and pop 3. A little to the right, and that'll do it for the first 24 minutes of action. It is 56 para sa Petron, 52 para dito sa Tropang Texters. A high-scoring first half pero not lacking in intensity.
Well, there's so much intensity by both teams.